Flakes International for all your adult needs, just 200 yards from this Odeon cinema.
This is not actually a picture of your local Indian restaurant. This is a generic advertisement intended to be used for any curry house who wishes to advertise in a cinema. These people shown here probably live miles and miles away from you and may even be dead. If this person poured out some lager at your local Indian restaurant, he'd be asked not to impersonate the actual workers and told to leave. And this customer appears to be deformed. For Indian cuisine in your local area, go to
Kilo KZX 46 Indian restaurant. Only 30 yards below this cinema. Takeaway service available.
Like to dance? Like to drink? Like to make new friends and meet new people? Why not come to the one place in town where the weekend never sleeps? It's the waiting room for the Clap Clinic. Fanny's Nightclub, 23 The High Street, Huddersfield. The weekend starts here. Where do you go for the best perm, the best highlights, the best styling, and the best haircut you've ever had? Attended to by trained beauticians and hairdressers. There can only be one place.
Mrs. Scissors, Abattoir Avenue, Dewsbury 7. It's a cut above.
Cover your floors with the comfort of our quality carpets. Enjoy a little luxury.
Come to Central Place Carpets at Trinity Place, Llandudno for great carpets. You can't miss us, we're just opposite the Wimpy Bar.
Being fat doesn't mean being unfashionable. All big birds can now get the latest styles and trends at Ladies' Tents, 17 Pie Parade, Bradford.
Sacred institutions, bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day. They're the eyes of a man whose lust knows no bounds, who lives but for corrupting others to a life of carnal pleasures and lewd designs. A man whose erotic desires and libertine practices are used to titillate the unsuspecting, and would stoop to any depths to satisfy his pornographic taste. face of a smutmonger. This filthy little degenerate.
The erotic impulses vibrate, and as it seeps down the water table of sexual custom, it becomes less intoxicating and less potent. It seeps down social class.
Oh, yes. I can barely get half of it in my mouth. So I wet my hand and work the bottom of the shaft. Oh.
How about I bend over and grab my ankle, and you see if you can make me purr? I'm a bad girl.
That's all, folks.
Expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition? Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.